Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero and welcome back to Pokemon Light Platinum. So I've made a couple of big changes to the team. Let's go ahead and check that out right now. So I still have Growlithe, naturally, because it's my favorite Pokemon. So I'm going to keep him around for a while longer. I have also Joestar still on the team. However, I went ahead and ditched Nina and Yoshikabuz. Yoshikabuz, I wasn't really too excited for, training it, so I figured, what the hell. Put it in the box for now. I'll maybe come back to it. Same with Nina. Nina was just way too weak, and I have no idea when I'm going to be able to have Moonstone to evolve it, which will make it a lot stronger, and actually useful. So instead, I went ahead and replaced her with a Horsey named Ariel. Now, the thing about this Horsey is that I caught it at the Morphine Lake, and the problem with that was that there's this weird glitch that if you go up close to the water and walk around to the point where, there's water on your feet in the game, it counts as an encounter, and it counts as an encounter for surfing. The reason I know that is because the levels were really varied. So I'd get, level 5 Horsey and then level 27 Horsey. But yeah, I went ahead and caught level 27 Horsey just because, one, the next gym is a water type, so I'm not going to be able to use it too much, so her being a high level is really good. And two, I needed a water type, or rather I wanted to have a water type, so Horsey came in at the perfect time. And I also went and got a Fanfy from Route 405, which I think was the route right before this one, or one of those right before this one. Because, I wanted to train a Fanfy, so that's basically all I gotta say about that. I didn't really bother training her up too much, but she has the experience share equipped, so hopefully she'll level up a lot. We have here Wooper. Don't really feel like training that, honestly. Wooper is a cool Pokemon, and I actually really like using Quagsire in competitive battling, especially with the ability, Unaware. I like using it as my defensive wall. It works out extremely well. It's a really underrated Pokemon, to be honest with you. Finally, someone came to this swamp. I challenge you to a battle. Why the hell does she have the sort of evil team music? Or sort of, that's kind of the music that plays, or the encounter music that plays whenever you encounter an evil team. That's kind of weird. But anyways, I went ahead and I'm using Joestar instead of Growlithe because it's actually raining in this area, in this swamp. So naturally, Growlithe is going to lose a lot of its attack power since its main attacking sort of force is behind Ember. And if I can't use Ember, well, then I'm kind of fucked. I mean, I got lucky in that it knows Bite, and that Bite is a special type move in this generation. So hopefully, I actually haven't even checked that, oh, see, cool. Fanny leveled up 1 level. That Growlithe actually has a decent special attack. Because, one, it's a fire type, so it's Stab, or same, yeah, Stab. I was gonna spell it out. Yeah, he has pretty much the same. Because, well, actually, that's pretty good. At least when it evolve. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got an Emerald Coin, which I should change to Joestar. But Arcanine's attack is way higher than its special attack, so the fact that it's higher, or at least equal almost, now is possibly a really good sign. But yeah, since Fire type is a special type, I would rather him have special type moves. And aside from Crunch, I don't really know if he learns anything else. Unless he managed to hack into the game and get the fangs in the game, maybe. Trainers overcome their limitations by using even more powerful techniques. I mean, there's a small chance that this Growlithe might have different movesets, just based on the fact that it was a gift Pokemon that I got in the first town. So there's a small chance that maybe it's good in that. Oh, Psyduck! I remember I wanted a Psyduck. Let me see if I can catch one, actually. I actually wish that... I kind of wish it was a boy, because I have this habit of naming all of my Psyducks Elizabeth. Whoops. And there you're probably thinking, well, it's a girl. Elizabeth's a girl name. I like catching boy Elizabeths and naming them Elizabeth because my favorite anime, Gintama, has this weird duck-looking thing called Elizabeth, but it's actually like a man inside of a duck costume, sort of, kind of. So I've always named all my side ducks Elizabeth because of that. So to compensate for that, I usually named all the boy Psyduck / Gold Ducks Elizabeth. I mean, what's the boy version of the name Beth? Four-letter name. Starts with a B for boy. Barney? That's not 4 letters. Barry? Yeah, why not? Elizabeth. That's really still kind of sounds like a girl's name. Oh, yeah, that's really convenient. We just caught a Pokemon, and we went ahead and got a Ultra Ball to replace it. Looking alright, actually. Probably not gonna end up using it on this team since I have Ariel, who's our water type for now. But I'll probably end up using it on a separate team. On this route, Kogan are frequently sighted because they love constant rainfall here. Yeah, that's true. It's actually in their nature. So yeah, I've said it before that I'm gonna do similar to what I did in Pokemon Sienna, which I'm just gonna sort of rotate my Pokemon. So the 4 Pokemon that I have in my main team now, I'll keep them on one team, and then later on I'll bring in another team of Pokemon that I want to train, and I'll sort of mix and match and train them around, just so I can get more than just 6 Pokemon. Everyone likes a good Pokemon battle. Let's fight! Because I feel like that's kind of pointless to do in this kind of game, because there's so many Pokemon, and so many different types of Pokemon that sort of the creators like to throw out at you when they make these hacks. So I feel like it's kind of pointless to just stick to 6. So that's why I've been really sort of picky and whatnot with all my Pokemon. I'm just really, I guess, indecisive person when it comes to Pokemon. But for the most part, I really like Growlithe and Staraptor as, like, not even so much on my team now, but just in general. So I'm probably going to end up keeping them just because I like them. So, like, if I find a lot of Pokemon that I actually like, in real life, I'll probably really put them on my team. And if I find any Pokemon that I'm training and I end up liking in this game, I'll definitely... What?! Sorry about that. I really don't know what the hell happened. That's actually happened to me before. Once when I tried to record episode... What is it, 6? 7? The episode before this one, it actually happened to me when I was facing off against the gym leader. Like, for whatever reason, I just press one button, and then I'll just magically end up at the, restarting the game somehow. I'll give you a valuable item so that your Pokemon can gain experience faster. Oh, sweet, a lucky egg. I don't know what I really want to do with that, honestly. I guess I'll give it a Growlithe for now. I mean, I can't have the lucky egg and the experience share as much as I'd like. This isn't X and Y. Alright, so I guess I'll just keep going. I mean, the only really thing I can do to sort of prevent the game restarting constantly is for me to just save a bunch of times. It's not uncommon to see Magikarp in these wetlands. Really? I mean... okay. I mean, I've walked around and I haven't seen any, and I can't fish. But, whatever. Whoa. Oh, great. Hey, it's been a while! I was lost in a swamp, running around in circles, and I ended up here. There are many strong Pokemon, though, and I trained a lot. I'll show you! So we're taking on our rival, Diamond. One of our 17,000 rivals. Gonna go ahead and, ooh, he has 4 Pokemon. One of them is a Ghastly. Ghastly. Alright, I guess I'll stay in. I was thinking of switching into Growlithe because he has Bite, and, that would have been good, but since Joestar has Wing Attack and it's a normal type, it was probably best to stay in, so that's good. Took that thing down really easily. Let's see. No, okay. For a second I thought that Ghastly was a lot lower leveled, and that I was actually over leveled. Well, alright, I'll go into Fanny. Try and predict this electric attack. No, it actually went for a Leer. That's lame. Alright. Unfortunately, Fanny, even though she's a ground type, she knows 0 ground type moves. So I'm just gonna go ahead and switch into... no, I shouldn't have switched to Ariel. Actually, that was a bad idea, but whatever. Alright, so it only knows quick attack. I guess it doesn't know any electric types just yet. So that's fine. I should be able to kill this thing with a water gun thanks to the rain. Whoop. Well, that did at least some damage. Oh boy, that's gonna hurt. Ooh, yeah, that definitely killed me. Okay, that's not too bad. I think I can maybe go into Joestar now. And just use a quick attack, finish this thing off. I really don't want to use Growlithe just because the rain is kind of really hindering him. I can't really go for a rain attack, so I just go for a quick attack. Come on, there we go, perfect. I really need to sort of step up Fanny because okay, he just has an Eevee. Because what was I saying? Horsey is not really that useful. Like, even though Horsey is a high level, Horsey is naturally a pretty weak Pokemon. Like, Seadra's a decent Pokemon, but Horsey's just really weak and doesn't really have any moves at the moment and can't take any hits. So Horsey's not really that great. So I really only have Joestar and Growlithe, both of which are, you know, they're good Pokemon, but they have their weaknesses that they can't really cover all that well. So not really much that they can do on their own, to be honest. But I'll tell you this much, they are going to wreck through the entire grass type gym, I'll tell you that much, unless they have some sort of grass rock type, which can only be Lilip at this point. Yeah, only Lilip. So that's not really going to be that big of a deal. Even if they had like a Turtwig, grass ground type, that wouldn't be a big issue whatsoever. Ooh, Glide. Hello, that's a completely new move. Glide, an extremely speedy and unavoidable attack. Is this supposed to be extreme speed? I think that's supposed to be extreme speed. So, extremely speedy. Does that mean that it always goes first? Oh, alright. What a beautiful victory. You're a great trainer. Well, you seem to have the same amount of badges that I do. Let's go to the second gym soon. Very slowly. I don't know why everyone walks so slowly when they walk away from me, but alright, whatever. Let's see. Well, I possibly could have used Ariel. Even though it would have leveled her a lot, it wouldn't have been that big a deal since I'm not going to use her in the gym at all. But I guess I'll use Growlithe just because Joestar is a little bit too strong. And since I'm going to be using both of them at the gym, they're going to be at least probably in like the 30s by the time I'm done with that. So let's at least spread it up a little bit. Oh dear. Oh bro, shit, I should have stayed with Joestar. Cause shit, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because Breloom, aside from being, you know, really powerful, Growlithe, sorry, I was going to say Joestar. Growlithe can't really do anything to it. Honestly, because all he has is Bite, and Ember does really no damage because of the rain. So let's try out Glide. Oh, that's alright. So it has the Aerial Ace animation. It has a speed of, or rather the strength of extreme speed, but it's a flying type. I don't know if it's a priority move. That's the only thing. Because, well, Joestar is really fast to begin with, so there's really no way for me to find out unless somebody uses Quick Attack, or I fight somebody that's really high leveled, or somebody that's really fast. So unless I go up against like an equal or more or less equal leveled like Ninjask or something like that, I doubt that I'll be able to know if this is a priority move, but it doesn't matter. It's a really fast, powerful move, so not bad, not bad. I got Glide. So that makes me actually pretty happy because one of the reasons that I like look at the Pokemon that I have and I don't want to train them is because they possibly don't learn any good moves. Which is a big issue because this is a, you know, a third generation hack, and there's not really that many good moves to go around for everyone, especially for certain movesets of certain Pokemon. So, for example, Shinx I really want to train, but he doesn't really learn a lot in general, so I doubt he'll be able to learn much in this game, especially since electric types are, you know, they're decent Pokemon, but they're not really that good. They don't really learn a lot of different moves. Except for, you know, certain Pokemon, like I guess Electabuzz is really good because it learns like all the elemental punches, so that's pretty good. But aside from that, they don't really have much else to go on. I guess I'll just bite this cricket to death. Great, he's put me to sleep. Alright, that's fine. It only has Fury Cutter. And Leech Life, well, that's... and it has Bite. I just use Odor Sleuth just in case. Now, I forgot what other Pokemon it was that I wanted to train. There was a Pokemon I wanted to train that had a similar moveset. Oh, that's what it was. Combi. I really wanted to train Combi, but the problem with that was that Combi's moves, its attack order, and all that stuff, it's not in the game because it's a 3rd generation game. And to top it all off, it's also doesn't really have a good moveset in general. Or at least from what I saw. I mean, we saw Jessica's Vespi Queen was pretty underwhelming. And it was already, I think, at least level 18 or 20. So, I mean, it's not really that surprising to see that, you know, my own Vespi Queen would probably not be that useful. I also don't know what moves Vespi Queen learns, like TMs and stuff, so I figured like, oh, that'd probably just be too much. I figured out at that point I was just asking for too much trouble on my part. So I figured I wouldn't even bother. Krogunk, nah. I feel like a lot of people will use Krogunk in this game, or rather in this specific game, Light Platinum, because you get it in the beginning in the swamp, and you also get it in the grass. Like, Krogunk's kind of everywhere, and Krogunk's a pretty decent Pokemon, and people really like it. It's an okay Pokemon. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they gave it a Mega Evolution or something of the sort, because it's a pretty, you know, kind of, I don't know how what else to say about it aside from what I've said. Oh, fuck. You know, even got a good spot in the anime because Brock had a Krogunk. So, you know, yeah, it'd be pretty cool if it got a, oh man, got an evolution. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to go ahead and use Joestar to go through this entire, well, swamp, honestly, which hopefully shouldn't be too much longer, or farther, I guess, until I reach whatever the next city is. I don't really remember what it was. Rather, I don't think I even knew what it was, ever. So, alright, let's see. Should be right here, hopefully. What's here? Yeah, Esmeralda. Esmeralda. I don't know. I want to say just Emerald, but there's an Esmeralda. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. That's the same thing. Holy shit, the town is on fire. Okay, and there's Team Steam, clearly. I don't remember. Oh, I know who they are. Never mind. Because I know these sprites for the Team Steam guys. I know I've seen them somewhere, but now I know where they're from. They're just Team Galactic with just brown hair. Team Steam has done a great job taking control of this city. Sheila just told me that she found the blue orb and red orb in Esmeralda's botanical library. Let's go there now. We can leave this place to burn. Great news! Let's go now. It's time for the real leaders of Team Steam to get their hands dirty. Interesting. I love how they walked in like complete unison. Like they even turned around at the same time too. So we've made it to Esmeralda city, and the whole town, at least most of it, is on fire. There's one speck of fire that's not moving for whatever reason. I guess it's not a very strong flame. No, and we've got gold and maybe ash. I'm not sure. Yeah, we got ash. Hello, Cross. That might be Red actually next to me. I'm glad you're here. This city is being attacked by a ton of Team Steam members, and there's too many for Red and I to handle alone. We need your help. The gym leader and the professor of this town are trapped in her botanical lab. Red and I will take care of the Team Steam members outside if you'll deal with the ones in the botanical lab. That's a good plan. Lots of Team Steam is out here, but I'll tangle with them all. Cross, the only people that can enter the botanical garden are Team Steam personnel. I'll give you a Team Steam uniform so you can go get there with no trouble. That's cool. Great, Cross. Now just go and have... Now you just have to use this... No wonder I got mixed up. This team uniform to enter the botanical lab. Good luck. Red and I will finish off Team Steam members that are all still outside. But first, I'll stop this fire. Go, Gyarados. Gyarados, use Rain Dance. Then I stopped the fire that was starting to Team Esmeralda. Great, Red. Let's battle the Team Steam members now. Good luck, Cross. I don't, I guess they didn't really see that the super powerful leaders of Team Steam went into the botanical garden, or lab, I should say. So it kind of doesn't make sense for me to go and take them on when they're kind of like the strongest trainers of all time and whatever. Oh well. As you can see, they only have 4 Pokemon, and that's because since the game decides to restart, which I should actually save just in case it decides to do that dumbass shit again. I lost Elizabeth. I'll possibly go back and try and catch him again. It'll probably be Elizabeth this time around, but we'll see. Wait a minute. I tell people I can see into the future, but it's a lie. Wow. What a dick.